Pulling up black windows when she go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the gun down. Drop it.
Hey everyone, being a fine figure here, and we're back with another Mcfarlane Toys digital unboxing. It is the last figure in the latest digital or phygital wave that he put out, and it is none other than the Green Arrow from the Longbow Hunter. Not familiar with the storyline, but this particular version, it is a lot better than the Injustice version that we got several years ago. A version that I had just couldn't I just couldn't keep it. I just couldn't bring myself to liking it. I tried to fit it in here and there. It just didn't work out. So I ended up selling it out to someone who would appreciate it and take it. But this particular version, even though it is the latest, even though it is a much better than that, it is still not the definitive version that I want from McFarlane. I want the Earl Flynn look. I want the standard where I'm used to growing up with the hat and all that stuff. This one here, it's all right. It's not too bad. Again, I'm not familiar with it, but it looks pretty good. It does remind me of those old Robin Hood movies, or those old, peasants from those medieval movies. And the color just pops. I mean, it just pops right out of the box. So anyway, as we do here on the channel, I am going to get this figure unboxed, and I will be right back. All right, now that we unbox the Green Arrow, we are going to quickly go over the accessories. And of course, it is a digital phygital figure, so it does bring the Mcfarlane Toys digital code that you can go on the website and I guess download. I forgot which figure this is. I don't even remember. That's how much I don't care about those digital things. I really don't care. So, hey, all power to the people that like these things and they, I guess, keep them. I don't know what they do, what you're supposed to do with them, but I'm not into this, so I don't know why he continues. Hey, I guess, I believe he's thinking he makes enough money because he's selling them, but he's actually just selling the figures. I don't know if anybody actually goes in there and just gets, maybe they are, who knows? You never know. It's a crazy world out there. And of course, Mcfarlane Toys digital stand here with the logo on it, little McFarlane logo. This one here is one of the few that actually has the painted on. All the other Marvel Multi-Universe ones rarely have anything painted on it or any writing on it. It just has the DC embedded logo. And of course, a figure is not a figure if it doesn't bring a data file card. Again, I don't have much use for these, but this one actually has that nice image that it has in the back of the box. Nothing different, no image of the figure, nothing like that, as they always do. And a little story on Oliver Queen on the back there. Now, I was actually excited because they usually, figures like that one and the other one, you don't have a loose arrow, so I was actually happy that you do have the arrow there that you put in the back of the quiver, that it is attached to the figure nicely. And then you have a loose one. And I was like real excited because, you even got the fingers in the shape of holding the arrow and the string. But the damn bow does not come with a string, not even a plastic one. So I am going to have to tie something together because this figure is going to actually look pretty good for posing. So that is, they always miss something. I don't know if having the string made it a violent figure. And I know how DC doesn't want to display violence or guns and stuff in their figures, but Warner Brothers, but it is ridiculous. Who carries a bow with no string? It has a Green Arrow falling on hard times that he couldn't. The string broke or whatever, and he just couldn't. I don't know. But other than that, it was pretty good details on it. So I wish they would have added a touch of see how this here, the wrap, they would have had a white wrap on it or something. But it's got that wood effects on it, like that deco on it. It's actually pretty good. And again, the stack of arrows all mushed together. It looks like they're all melted together in the sun. And then you got the nice loose one, which is actually too bad. It's got a little highlight there of the yellow or the lighter green. And it's very simple. It's very pliable. So good luck trying to keep it straight for your poses. And that's it. As far as accessories, no extra hand, nothing like that. But again, I was excited because we finally got, I don't remember the other Green Arrow from the Injustice having his fingers like that. I think they were just trigger. So it was good to, like right out of the box, I saw this. I was like, oh, that's going to be so cool. And then I look at the bow and it's like, oh, no goddamn string to pull back. But anyway, now, not familiar with this. I'm still hoping for the other one. But this is actually pretty good. I'm more surprised than I thought I was going to be. I got it because, you know, it looked better than the Injustice one. And I was like, you know what, this will do for now. But this is actually pretty good. So this can actually stand on its own because it doesn't look like a standard or any of the superheroes that I'm trying to put together for my own personal Justice League. It just doesn't look, he just looks like a hobo. He looks like like one of those hermits. But it's actually pretty cool because, I mean, the colors on it, you know, the details of it just looks really good. So definitely going to hold on to this one. I'm not going to sell it like I did with the other one. I like the colors here. They're more vibrant. They're more 80s, 70s. You know, it gives that original cartoon where everything was all bright, which is great. The head. Oh, okay. So first I thought that the head came in one position, almost like some of the figures lately that, you know, like that Batman that is so tilted that you can't get it up. But no, you can actually move it inside, which is actually pretty good. And that is a nice looking face sculpt, better than the Injustice one. And he's got that nice goatee. Look at that. It's got that nice comb there, man. I'm telling you, these millionaires, they know how to take care of their face. Look at that, all nice and combed. He's got that nice goatee. He's got the, oh man, they missed out a little bit of more paint. Could have used a little bit more paint there on the mustache, on the yellow there. It's just got skin tone. I guess they just didn't want to mess with it too much. But I think a brighter orange, a brighter yellow, it's gonna look really good with that. So I'm gonna have to go down to Michael's and or maybe hit up my boy New York and see what's the best color, because this guy's awesome. I mean, New York backyard legend. It's awesome when it comes to customing. And I'm just gonna get, hey, what paint number or yellow I need for this. And I know he'll hook a brother up. He's pretty good. He'll tell me which one to go and buy, and I'll definitely do that because I think yellow would actually pop a little more. I mean, it would just look a lot better on the figure. But face mask on it is actually pretty good. I like the hoodie. I got the details of it. And then you got the quiver attached, and it goes all around the belt on it. I like the nice leather brown color. It's like a burgundy type brown that they use on it. It's actually pretty good. She's got the green arrow with the G for a buckle, and man, they kind of missed it a little bit, so you can see the paint on the belt. But I think it's little details that I'm not a customizer, I'm not a painter, but I think I can fix it. I think I might be able to fix that too. And then again, you got the texture on the sleeveless hoodie type, canvas type shirt that they use. I think it feels like it's meant to be canvas, I guess, or like sack, like one of those potato sacks or something. And then of course the yellow on it there for the strings tying up. It's got the nice gloves there with the exposed. So that's supposed to be skin. Yeah, it's skin because it's the same color as the face, so it's got the exposed skin there again. Nice detailed on the fingers there. Too bad it didn't come with a look at that, just so you can hold not only the bow string, but it also held the arrow. So man, that would have looked so cool to be able to slide this bad boy on there. Can you even slide this bad boy on there? Yeah, you could have slid that on with the thing, man. That would have been so cool for you photographers out there. I'm gonna try my best to get it a picture out there loaded up. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. Both shades of green work with this figure. And of course, you got the boot. And it's got some little shading on the bottom of the boots. Is actually pretty good. And there is some slight shading also on the figure, which enhances the figure a little bit better. And that's actually pretty good. Again, I wanted the figure. I didn't think I was going to like it this much. It's actually not bad. So as much as I want the other one, if they decide to wait a year or 2 years before he decides to make one, I'll be okay with this one. This is actually a pretty nice figure. Again, it's Oliver Queen. It's my second figure that I get. But it's the first one that I'm actually going to keep. So, man, it's just great. The details on it is great. And again, the grip on this hand, it's not wide enough. That's probably the only downfall. It doesn't look like it's gonna be wide enough to hold this in there. So I'm gonna try my best when I do not to stretch out the arm, the fingers out, so they don't show that white line around it. But as you can tell, just by even thing, it's just the grip is just too tight for that, for all this. And this is pretty chunky there, a little big spacing for those fingers out there. So we'll have to figure out what to do with it, or maybe swap out with another, maybe one of the Robins or something. It looks like it's a Robin's hand. It's really small. These hands are not quite proportioned to the figure, but it looks great. This is pretty good. And again, it gets all the standard Mcfarlane. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. It kicks all the way to the butt. The pin double jointed knees and the double jointed elbows, and of course this actually has thigh. It's got no thigh, but it does have bicep swivel, which is actually good. You're gonna need it for all those different poses. Something that a lot of the other figures don't have. And it does, oh, no, it doesn't have a boot up there. Does it have a boot? Nope, it doesn't also have a boot cut either. But then you got this weird, now this one here, I think it's a little bit off. So I think the hinge there doesn't let, it's a little loose, but it's not too bad. I think it shouldn't be a problem. Figure's very stiff, it's not loose, which is good. And the actually has some pretty good crunch considering it's all hindered by this, by that piece. Obviously, you're not going to get any to the back. And again, he looks decent for, for the fact that he has a thing, and he has a pretty decent looking down pose. So, let's see. Yeah, you're going to get some good articulation with this figure. So, I mean, I don't dwell too much on it. It's all standard. Nothing's going to change. I'm trying to figure out, I don't remember what sculpt this particular one is, but it's probably, I don't know, maybe the Joker or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back to my figures and look at that. But other than that, this is a pretty solid figure. Again, I'm a little bit more surprised than I thought I was. I see it put the, yeah, you can force them on there. Which is, you get that exposed look on the top, which is actually pretty good. Now, yeah, I think the issue here is going to be the hands, the grip on the left hand here. I don't know how. Maybe if I slide it all the way up there. I don't know, it doesn't, it just, yeah. Yeah. All right, so I guess this, yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's going to put it, with time, and some stress on the fingers there, and it might either open them up more than, no, maybe I'll heat them up and just do it myself. But yeah, you get this nice look, and man, it would have been great. You would have been able to have some string with it, but you don't have a string. But this is a pretty solid figure. It's pretty good. So, what do I have handy that I can get some height comparison here with this? All right, so here's the Green Arrow next to some recently unboxed figures here. Videos are up. If you want to Connor Kent and the Atom, videos are up on the channel. So if you want to check those out, go right ahead. And he scales pretty good. Again, it's he's got that nice, I call it that in between sculpt height that we use. I know Mcfarlane, we got even smaller ones, and of course the out of proportion sizes, but this actually it's pretty good, and it's gonna look good with anybody's shelf and anybody's collection. So what I say, I stand corrected. It's actually better than what I thought. They did a good job. The colors, the details of it. I mean, that old medieval type, old back in the day, Middle Ages type look. It looks pretty good. It suits well for this particular figure. So now I'm gonna have to go back and track down that Longbow Hunter storyline and check it out because it must be good. I've heard a lot of people kind of like that story, and they were actually expecting this particular version. So I'm gonna have to do a little research and find out and track down that story and see how it goes and how it turns out. And for me, and for now, I'm done. This is it. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you hit the like button or unlike button, tell me in the comments, is this what you expected out of Green Arrow? Or are you like myself holding off for that Errol Flynn original look that we are used to? And as always, take care of yourself, support each other, continue to be a fine figure, and I would definitely will see you later.